Well, welcome again to Knife Delights. This is Big Brother, and just has been a few weeks since I've been up and was able to talk to Mr. Knife Delights here about my flea market and antique store purchases, so I thought I'd bring some along.
And there is a live studio audience. You have two of your brothers here.
Yeah.
Boo! Hiss! Boo!
So, anyway, I just thought I found some really unique things. So I'll start out with, and I'll have to keep my eyes on this so it doesn't disappear in somebody's pocket.
When you're done with that, I'll hold on.
Yeah, but I found this buck folding hunter, and it's labeled as a 560. And my initial research on that, I didn't come up with too much information on it, but anyway, the sheath that it came with is a buck sheath.
That's the logo, the outdoor logo they had back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's brown, smooth leather, which is just a unique sheath, but it does say 110. So this is a 110 knife, but why is the blade stamped 560?
Yeah.
That's the mystery.
Yeah. So it, according to the symbol there, it was in 1998 manufactured, but anyway, so picked it up and thought that was pretty unique. So, and then I've got a Schrade Outback SG7, and I was able to find some real bargains on these. So most of what I'm showing you are less than $10. But anyway, so something I didn't have in my collection. And then I have to watch these two because electrician's knives somebody likes really good too.
Who's that?
Yeah, well, so this is a Colonial, and so it has a patent number on it. So
3317996. So we'll have to look that up.
well, I think I looked it up, but I didn't write the date on that.
Probably
So
50s or 60s.
yeah, something like that. So just a liner lock on the screwdriver blade, just nice olive, and looks like I need to wipe this off. The oil comes pouring out of it. But
now this is a very unique electrician's
yeah,
knife.
so this is a single blade, just the screwdriver and the stripper blade. But it's labeled as
Smith and Hemingway.
Yes.
Hemingway.
Yeah, so it's Red Devil S&H Company, which is Smith and Hemingway, and from what I could see, it's stamped New York, so it's USA made, but they went out of business in 1936. So this was, and it has a really unique lock back here. So you got to push that down. It's an external locking mechanism.
Wow.
Wood handle.
That is
But,
cool.
It's the nail nick has been sort of abused, and you can tell it's been well used. But I thought that was a really unique.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
A single-bladed electrician's knife.
Yeah.
That is cool, Gary.
Come up with a couple novelty knives. This is Gene Autry, Novelty Knife Company. So I'm assuming this was in the 50s when he, maybe into the 60s when he was really popular. And then just another advertising knife. And this is, I don't know if it's called Clip Point, but it was Chicago, Illinois.
Auto Point.
Or Auto Point, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, Auto Point.
They were like an advertising company out of Chicago.
Yeah.
I have an Auto Point pen knife, I think.
So the bolsters on here are damaged, so they're actually gone on this end. But anyway, I think this was a $3 knife.
Yeah.
So I picked it up. Got a Ward's knife here. It's a little rough, but so made in the U.S. Ward's. It's been well used.
So that's equal-ended. So that's what we would call a cattle knife, but they called it a stock knife. And
Yeah.
I think originally the patterns were called stock knives.
Yeah.
And then you had premium stock knives, or what we call stockmans now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and they called this a junior because it's a little smaller than a lot of them. Picked up a Frost knife here, little trapper. Just, I really love the handle material.
That's called
So-
frostwood, but it's not from frost.
Yeah.
So people think Frost came out with frostwood. They did not.
Yeah.
It is called. And this one was made in Japan, where
Yeah.
a lot of them today are made in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I got another Camco. Just a nice handled, pretty brown ivory. Just a nice little knife for a pocket.
And Camco was a budget line from Camillus.
Yep. And then talk about Camillus. I also come up with this double trapper here. It's the Yellow Jacket series.
So I just did a video on my top 5 case knives, and I had what was called a Panama trapper, which is a great big huge trapper.
Yeah.
And that's what this reminds me of, except it's got a lockback on
Yeah.
one of the blades.
Well, this is a double lockback.
Oh, double lockback.
It's a double lockback, and the model is 716. So, just a really nice. I think I paid a little more than $10 on this one.
Wow. Good deal.
And then, a couple weeks ago, I met with a couple of my college friends, my roommate and the guy next door, and we got to talking about knives and stuff. Well, this week in the mail, I get a package from my friend who was my roommate, and he says, I was looking through drawers cleaning out, and he sent me a couple pocket knives. Well, one of them is this, a 3254. Just a beautiful knife. And I don't know what it was doing in his junk drawer, but so anyway, that was nice to receive. I think that's a 2017 Tang stamp. And then I found a little Sodbuster case. Just pretty nice. Obviously, it's been used there somewhat, sharpened. But I think this is a 2007, if I have it right. So. Then I found a clean cutter.
King cutter.
Keen cutter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And so it says hammer forged, but you can see the tank stamp on it.
Now with King Cutter, it's confusing because they had several different people purchase that brand.
Yeah.
But you've got marked down it's pre-1940, and that could be. But we'll have to look up that tank stamp chart.
Yeah, I think I looked that
But that
up.
does
so.
look like one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, but good covers on it, well used, really nice. Then I found a Schrade Walden, little 3-bladed knife. It's got a couple pen blades and then a nail file. If we can get the Tang stamp to show here. Schrade Walden. So, again, for the age, this would have been in late 40s, 50s.
So this is almost like a grooming knife because that's a big file.
Yeah.
Fingernail file.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And then just a little Schrade stainless steel knife for again has a nail file on one and just a nice little pen blade here. So USA made. And then I got a Imperial here that was made in Ireland with the DE.
Diamond Edge.
Yeah. So, just we know about the Diamond Edge, got passed around quite a bit, but so. And then I got another little Imperial penknife. So, this was one of their last tank stamps in the U.S. tank stamps. So, on a keychain. So, just another neat little pickup. This one here is Utica cutlery. So, it shows the patent number. And so, I think this patent was taken out in 1942. So, sometime after that, this knife was manufactured. Now, you notice the bolster covers are missing on this. So, again, this was in just a junk box of drawer, junk drawer box. So I paid $3 or $4 on this because it's not complete, but I thought, well, it's still a unique knife.
Yep. This one is pretty awesome too. Another new company I've never heard of.
So this is LF&C, Landry, Frere, and Clark. Now I have one of these because they did make Boy Scout knives.
Oh, okay.
In I think the 30s. So I was familiar with this, but I've never had one non-Boy Scout. So
it's a cattle knife.
Yeah. So
Blend.
3654. It's marked. It's wood covers. The shield is missing here. Got brass liners and stuff with a little awl and pen blade and a drop point or spear point.
And you got a
nice
mark
little,
here. You think it's from around the 1920s, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
And then found a little Bearcat edge mark 11300. This was manufactured in Japan, and again for $3, I thought I'm going to buy that. I may just put that in my pocket every once in a while as neat, nice little knife. So then I did find some sheath knives, some fixed blade. This is a Camillus. So again,
this is one of the newer ones.
Yeah, one of the newer ones. So
made in China, probably. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's marked where it was made, or any model number.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. What does it say right there? No, that's just scratching, I think. So anyway, so that was just one of their knives. Found some fish knives. This is Boone's Fort. But on this here, you can just barely make it out. But I think it's Shapley Hardware. Here's where it says the Shapley.
Shapley. Yeah.
Hammer forged in 1843, which is the year that they stamped. Mm-hmm. They started, and so that's not a model number. That's a year number.
Yeah. So pre-1960 probably.
Yeah. And I think this said Old Hickory.
Yeah.
On this side, and then this side said Boone's Fort. So I don't know if that was a marked for a certain hardware store or what Boone's Fort was. I haven't been able to find that.
Or a celebration, novelty knife.
Okay.
Thing.
So this is a Western I found. Just a little fillet knife. SW766. Has a nice wood handle. Just a really nice one as a flay knife. The end has been damaged just a little bit, but anyway.
Here's one for John at J.O. Ventures.
Yeah, I actually thought of him. So I found this knife, and I go, what's going on here? Well, it said shop SDC there, and someplace here there it is. It's marked as Everhard, Canton, Ohio, and it's a leather knife, a tool knife. So you can see by the shape of the end of the blade to be able to cut, to just pull down through the lever. I thought that was a very cool knife to pick up.
Well, if John ever visits your house and you take him to your display cases, make sure they're locked.
Yeah, I'll have to lock them up.
Now, these are a couple cool knives. We'll show them both at once. Basically the same. I've not gotten one of these, but I've been wanting one of these.
So these are letter opener knives, and actually the first one I got was a Boy Scout one.
Wow.
And but I found these, and I was walking by. This was actually an antique store, and I was walking past a cabinet, and they had a whole bunch of letter openers just thrown in a box. And I go, I just wondered. So I had them open, and I sorted through the box, and I found these two letter openers that were knife sets. So.
And you bring up a good point, folks. If you're in the antique stores, you really have to dig sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't just walk by and blow things up. Sometimes you got to get down on your hands and knees and go through boxes of junk, and you never know what you'll find at the bottom of it. So it takes some time.
So the one with the advertising knife or a letter opener, this one does not, but they're still both made by Imperial. So
yep.
That's sort of cool.
Those are cool knives.
Yeah.
All right, now
okay.
We got.
Now, this one I spent more than $10 on, and I didn't buy it at a flea market. In fact, I purchased this yesterday.
Oh boy!
So I visited my local scout shop.
Yeah.
It's Scouting America now.
Yeah.
And they had a sale. No, come on, get it out of your pocket.
What?
Come on, they want to see it on the camera. You got to take it out of your pocket for them to see it.
Well, just for them.
Yeah.
Okay. What a beauty. What a pickup.
This is a brand new sheath knife, and it's stamped Eagle Scout to Boy Scouts of America. So the lady says she loved it every time she opened that door because of the fresh leather smell of the sheath knife. So this is Camillus. So
wow.
It's a carbon steel, a 1095 that's mirror polished. It's full tang.
Looks like brown micarta.
Brown micarta, and then it has the brass Eagle Scout symbol on it.
Quite the find. Wow.
And so.
And what a very nice sheath for it, too.
Yeah. So they had it about a third of the price, 40% of the price, a sale.
Oh.
And she said last week a mother had come in who has 3 boys in scouting. They're not Eagle Scouts yet, but they're going to be. So she was able to buy 3 of them and put them away to be able to present to her boys. So
cool.
Anyway, so I usually don't buy a lot of brand new knives.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't pass them up.
That's right. It was a nice deal. So
absolutely.
Anyway, so I know some of the others have. I've been watching some other videos that some of the other guys. Come on, get it back out of your pocket. You got to watch these little brothers all the time.
I just wanted to make sure it was safely stored.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, why don't I take this and that buck knife?
Yeah, you probably would, wouldn't you? So, Anyway,
Hey, could you go get me a glass of water?
no. The other brother can do that.
No, I wanted you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've had a fun month of shopping, and just to close out, a couple other unique things I found is I found a belt buckle for Edgemark Explorer and for Imperial Double Eagle.
Wow. That is
So
cool.
anyway, again, I was just looking at, you look at belt buckles in stores, and it's always rodeo or seed corn or something. But I'm interested in, and when I found these, I thought, oh, that's cool.
That's good. That'll go nice in your display case.
Yeah,
Yep,
so-
sure thing.
Anyway,
Well, Big Brother, you've made another fantastic trip, and the viewers are always saying you need to get your own channel started.
well,
So
we'll see
I'll
about
tell you
that.
what, you're getting to have one very nice knife collection. I gotta hand it to you. So
Well.
excellent finds, Big Brother. Thanks for sharing this with everybody.
Yeah, and I think we'll just leave everybody now, and then hope they have a delightful day.
Okay, thanks, Big Brother.
You bet. Bye.